Hi, my name is Shahroz Ahmed, and in this video I'm going to discuss the topic of GCSE maths, and the topic that I'm going to discuss is geometry and measures. So in this topic we'll discuss mostly about the angles, geometry and measures. So let's start off our discussion with the angles in parallel lines. So angles in parallel lines. So let's suppose we have two parallel lines and a line intersects them. In order to show that the two lines are parallel, we draw these two arrows. So these two arrows shows that these two lines are parallel. So one line intersects them. Now let's see the angles. So this angle and this angle, or this angle and this angle, I'll just name them. So it's angle A, this is angle B, this is angle C, and this is angle D. So these angles are vertically opposite to each other, and in parallel, and the vertical opposite angles are equal. Alright, so A, B, C, D, they are the vertically opposite angles, and the vertical opposite angles are equal. So we can say that angle A will be equal to angle B, and angle C will be equal to angle D. Now let's see angle B and angle C. So angle B and angle C, they are considered to be the alternate angles. So alternate angles are also equal. So angle B and angle C are the alternate angles. So for the alternate angles, we will say that angle B is equal to angle C. Alright, now the next one, let's suppose angle A and angle C. So angle A and angle C, they are considered to be the corresponding angles. So the corresponding angles are also equal. So angle A will be equal to angle C, and similarly angle B will be equal to angle D. They are also corresponding angles. And let me just mark some more angles. So this is angle E, this is angle F. So we'll say that angle E is also equal to angle F because they are the corresponding angles, and angle G, and this is angle H. Angle G is equal to angle H. So they are also corresponding angles, and the corresponding angles are always equal. Now we have another set of alternate angles in this one, so that is G and F. This is F, this is G. So angle G will be equal to angle F. So they will be the alternate angles. Now there's another type of angles in the parallel lines, and they are called the interior opposite angles, or we can say co-interior angles. Co-interior angles. So in this one, angle B and angle F, they are the co-interior angles. Also angle G and angle C, they are also the co-interior angles. So the sum of the co-interior angles is equal to 180. They add up to 180. So angle B plus angle F is equal to 180 degrees. Similarly angle G plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees. So they are the co-interior angles. So these are some of the angles in parallel lines: the vertically opposite angles, alternate angles, corresponding angles, and co-interior angles. One more thing that I would like to mention over here are the angles on a straight line. It's a simple fact that the sum of angles on a straight line is equal to 180. So for this figure, we will have angle A and angle E, they are on a straight line. If we consider the same line, then angle G and angle B, they are also on a straight line. So the sum of angle A and angle E will be equal to 180. The sum of angle G and angle B is equal to 180. Similarly, if we consider this line, then angle A plus angle G will be equal to 180. Angle E plus angle B will be equal to 180. Alright, so these are the points that we have to keep in mind while solving the questions related to the angles in parallel lines. Now let's do some exam related questions in order to grasp the concept of angles in parallel lines. Alright, so here we have the question. It says ABCD is a parallelogram where angle ADB is equal to 38 degrees, angle BEC is equal to 41 degrees, angle DAB is equal to 120 degrees, and we have to work out the size of angle X. So this is the angle that we have to work out. So this is a parallelogram in which these two lines are parallel and these two lines are parallel. So I'm just extending it so we can know in a better way to get the correct angle. Alright, so we have to find out angle X. So we can work out angle X if we can find out this angle and this angle. Okay. Alright, so as I have told you that the sum of angles on a straight line is equal to 180. So you see this is a straight line. So in this line, this angle is equal to 41 degrees. So this angle will be equal to 180 minus 41 degrees. So 180 minus 41, that will be equal to 139 degrees. So this angle over here will be equal to 139 degrees. This is angle X, this angle is 139 degrees. Now we have to work out this angle. Alright, so you see the sum of angles in a triangle is equal to 180. So over here we can see this triangle, this one. So in this triangle the sum of three angles will be equal to 180 degrees. So this is 120 degrees, this is 38 degrees, and the remaining angle will be over here. So it will be like this: 180 minus 120 minus 38. So 180 minus 120 will be equal to 60, and 60 minus 38, that would be equal to 22. So this angle over here will become equal to 22 degrees. Now as you can see that we have two parallel lines. These two are the parallel lines, and this line is intersecting the two parallel lines. So if this angle is 22 degrees, then this angle has to be equal to 22 degrees because these two angles are alternate angles. So this angle will become equal to 22 degrees. Now we'll apply the rule that the sum of angles in a triangle equals to 180 to work out the value of X. So it will be like this: 22 plus 139 plus X equals to 180 degrees. So from here we'll get the value of X, that will be equal to 180 minus 139 minus 22. So X will become equal to, let me just calculate it. So 180 minus 139 minus 22, that would be equal to 19 degrees. So 19 degrees is the answer for X. So this is how we can solve an exam related questions related to the parallel lines. Alright, so now we'll discuss the angles in a polygon. So polygon is a figure having three or more than three sides. The smallest polygon is a triangle, so it's a three-sided polygon. And if you draw a rectangle, it's a four-sided polygon. If you draw a pentagon, like it has five sides, and similarly hexagon, heptagon, octagon, nonagon, and decagon. So if you have to find out the sum of angles in a polygon, then we use a certain formula. Let's take this pentagon. It has five sides, so we'll say that n is equal to 5, and if you have to find out the sum of angles in this polygon, we will use this formula. Sum of angles is equal to 180 times n minus 2. So from here we'll get the sum of all the angles in this pentagon. So it will be like 180 times 5 minus 2, that would be equal to 180 times 3. So 540 as the answer. So 540 degree is the sum of angles in this pentagon. Now if let's suppose if all the sides of this pentagon are equal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it means that all the angles in this pentagon will also be equal. So in order to find out then one angle, we'll just divide the sum of angles with the total number of sides. So in order to find out one angle, that will be equal to the sum of angles divided by the number of sides. So it will be like 540 divided by 5. So once we'll divide it by 5, we'll get 108. So in a pentagon, each angle in a regular pentagon, so regular pentagon is the one in which all the 5 sides are equal. Otherwise it's simple polygon or simple pentagon. In a regular polygon, all the sides of the polygon are equal. Anyway, so each of the angle will become equal to 108 degrees. So this is the rule that we use in order to find out the angles in polygons. Now let's move on to some exam related question, and let's see how we can apply this concept on those questions. Alright, so here we have an exam related question. It says there's a figure. It says the diagram shows a square and 4 regular pentagons. Work out the size of the angle marked X. So we have to work out this angle. So this is the square. So in the square, all the angles are equal to 90 degrees. So this angle will be equal to 90 degrees, and these pentagons are the regular pentagons, which means that all the sides of these pentagons are equal. So these sides are equal, these sides are equal. So from here we will use the formula for finding the angle in the pentagon, and we will work out this angle, and similarly we'll work out this angle. So then we will do the sum of angles in a circle is equal to 360, and from there we'll get the value of X. Alright, so this angle will be equal to, I'll write it here, angle equals to n minus 2 times 180 divided by n. So the number of sides in this regular pentagon are 5, so n will be equal to 5. So my angle will be equal to 5 minus 2 times 180 divided by 5. So once I'll solve it, I'll get 108 degrees as the answer, which means that this angle will be equal to 108 degrees, this angle will be equal to 90 degrees, and this angle will also be equal to 108 degrees. Now we have to work out the value of X. So the sum of all of these angles will be equal to 360. So it will be like X plus 90 plus 108 plus 108 equals to 360 degrees. Now from here I'll make X as my subject, so X will become equal to 360 minus 90 minus 108 minus 108. So once I'll subtract them, I'll get the value of X. So 360 minus 90 minus 108 minus 108, so the answer will be equal to 54. So the value of X for this figure will be equal to 54 degrees. So this is how we will use the formula for the sum of angles in a polygon, or simply angle in a polygon, to work out the unknown variables. So this is it for the angles in polygons.